Okay, this is the next update. I got the sculpt mold molded onto my wire screen and great stuff. And I got the heaters on it. These little heaters are awesome. I'm just about ready to head to Barry's and do some static grass over there. I carved this down and I'm going to be putting sculpt mold on it when I get back, finishing this kind of scene, and then work on the top of the mountain. I don't think I was successful, but I tried one kind of polish with a polisher, a small one on a drill, to try and make this lake clear, and it didn't really work. So if you have any ideas about polishing resin that I don't, please leave a comment. I'm only familiar with polishing vehicles. So I've got that, and the next thing that I'm working on is I'm trying to get these, some of my older diesels working, tuned up again. This one's got an operating beacon. So I'm going to need to take them apart, take old grease out. They work, but very slow. This is on 99 throttle. So I'm attached to these because I bought them pre-owned from someone, and this does run. I was running it a month ago, but it takes a long time to warm up, and I just like that little beacon on there. And it is DCC. I actually have a second one and it doesn't move at all now. So I have these two RS11s, the Kato powered Atlas ones, and then I ran my RDC. If you look at my shorts, it runs good. I've got decoders that came in for the other two of these U-boats, so I have all 4 U-boat numbers. So whoops, so I'll have those running right away. The RS1s seem to be no problem, and the GP7, GP9s seem to be no problem. I have I've got to do the programming for this. The decoders came for the microtrains ones. I'm just kind of working on the fleet, getting it all up to snuff. The steam is what I run most of the time because it works. It has the capacitors in it, and I do very minimal cleaning of track, all the Broadway steam. So I'll be ordering some more of that when they make what I need. So not much of a super update or anything, but I found some more grass peel and stick tufts. I've got this configured, like I say, the way I like. I actually moved this one out, and just working on this. I glued my track down up to that curve. I think I mentioned that already. So next thing is to put carving plaster where the areas that are missing here, carve it, and then dye it, paint it. I've got great stuff that is cured. I let it dry for a while so that it's done expanding. So I've got to cut that down, and I'll take you over here. I've got, oddly enough, the stack of foam that was in the old contraption, the turning around situation, fits perfectly. Obviously same radius, 19, in here. So I've got this all great stuffed in, and I think we're just about ready. It's got to at least have $100 of great stuff in this valley. So I want to make this that terracotta powder color, but I can't find that in town. So that's what UP Snowy's Valley answered my question a while ago when I want to make the transition to Utah. So I want to make that kind of that orange powder. I have some paints that are that color, but I need a grout that's that color. So I've got a whole bunch more sprayed in here, ready to carve. I leave it dry for at least a couple days. It would dry in one day, but if you cut it, then it actually expands more outside from what was not exposed once you open it up. So like there, it's a little close to the track. I'll carve it down. I might need a little more here in this section, but basically this is just a kind of going to be a cut or a tunnel, whatever. There'll be a bridge there, and then it'll go into my Salt Lake scene. So yeah, there's just a few things on the go. So the other thing that I want to show you out here is on these guys. I'm basically, the track has all been glued for some time. Just turn this lights on. So this is all configured the way I want. I'm gonna basically do my grout to it and then work with that, and then put peel and stick tufts on it. And then if I have a section where I want for Los Angeles Union Station, like I've got too much dirt, I'm confident now that with the scraper that I can just take it off. So I'll take you back there. Hold on a sec. Moose Jaw Model Railroad Show is coming up, so me and Barry registered and talked to Chris last night, so that was good. This is the best little tool, these little Richard knives from, I think they're from Quebec, pretty sure. And yeah, this guy right here, oh yeah, that's a cat's meow. That takes dirt off, no problem. So it worked awesome on here. I'll get this painted and dusted with the grout, sanded grout, and then basically glue the track back on. I dropped, oh, that's a big thing I'm missing. I dropped a whole bunch of feeders. I found a whole bunch more in a container. You know, the bins that keep on giving in the garage. Keep thinking, oh yeah, I'm out of this. No, I'm never out. So, I'm an N-scale supplies hoarder. So I have to plaster cloth this section here, but I've got my feeder wires all dropped, and I was running it with less feeder wires, but obviously more is better. And then, like I said, I'm going to be doing that cribbing in these two sections here with the little wood sticks. I think that's going to turn out nice. And then, like I say, I'm glued to about here, so I'm going to continue gluing. I was putting in feeders is what I was doing, and I routed all that into those three-way Kato units. So got that all tucked up. Barry doesn't know yet, but when I go to his house, we're going to drop some power outlets. I'm bringing my big 1.25" drill bit. That's the size for running a 3-prong outlet. And then we're going to hot glue those into the squares, and then he can have power on all his modules. And I'm bringing some USB reading lights, and he can put them where he wants for buildings. So, oh, okay, I will leave you guys to it, and hopefully sometime I can get my old diesels working, because I got no diesel road power. The steam is making this stuff look bad. So I'll talk to you guys later.